What's going on, guys? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe Podcast. My name is Matt, and the Indianapolis Colts lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars 31 to 21. I'm going to share my thoughts on the game, what I liked, what I didn't like. But before I do that, if you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Let me know in the comments. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So, heading into the fourth quarter, I was feeling pretty good about this team. I think we all were. They were up 21-17. And then the bad punt coverage happened, which led to a touchdown. A touchdown run, I believe, by Travis Etienne. And then Richardson threw that interception. And then Tank Bigsby runs it in for a touchdown to put him up 10. Colts get down the field. Richardson goes down, is out for the rest of the game, and they can't get in the end zone. They lose 31-21. Let's talk about some of the things I liked. Starting with offense, Anthony Richardson. Outside of the interception he threw, him not sliding when running with the ball, and a couple inaccurate throws, I thought Anthony Richardson played a good game today. I was happy with his performance. Again, when you're running with the football, you got to slide. You can't just run people over. I know you're massive. You're a big dude. But anybody can get hurt. We saw that today. Slide. Okay? If you're going to go out of bounds, that's one thing. Okay? Get out of bounds. Stop the time. That's fine. But when you're not going out of bounds and you have defenders coming at you, just slide. Okay? Because 99% of the time, they're not going to go and try to hit you. They're just not going to. So slide and you'll be A-okay. So I hope he decides to slide from now on, because that first hit he took, he was kind of limping, but then he obviously got better, and then at the end of the game got hurt when he went to slide. So, or not slide, but he was trying to run somebody over, ended up getting hurt. So he needs a slide, but outside of that and the one interception, which was a bad throw, I'm happy with his performance. 24 for 37, 223 yards, one passing touchdown, one interception. So I'm happy with his performance today. I think this is something he can build off of and get better, which would be really nice. Michael Pittman. I liked what I saw from Michael Pittman in the second half. The first half, where was he? You know what I mean? He had one pass thrown to him, which was inaccurate. But outside of that, where was he? You know what I mean? Like, where did Michael Pittman go? But the second half, he played much, much better. 8 catches, 97 yards, had a 39-yard touchdown catch, which that run was just wonderful. It was beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love that run. I was happy with his performance. I liked what I saw from Michael Pittman. So hopefully he can build on this and he can start to become a true number one receiver. That would be really nice. I thought Kylan Granson played a good game today. 4 catches, 39 yards, had some big catches to continue drives. I liked what I saw from Granson, and hopefully he gets more involved while Jelani Woods is out, because I think he's our number 2 tight end. Even when Jelani Woods comes back and Jelani is the starter, I think Granson is the number 2 receiver on, in our tight end room. So I liked what I saw from him. Drew Ogletree had that nice 20-yard catch. Unfortunately, ended up being out for the game because got hit in the head. You're not going to see a lot of guys come back from getting hit in the head. But that one catch was pretty nice. Josh Downs in the first half, I thought he played good. 3 catches, 30 yards. Very happy with that, of course. Now let's move on to the defense. So I actually liked what I saw for the most part from our defensive line. I thought they did a good job getting pressure on Trevor Lawrence. They sacked him twice. So a lot of the time when they were getting back there, they couldn't get that sack. That's something they got to make sure they do. They got to complete the sack. But they had that nice hit on Trevor Lawrence, which caused the fumble. Which, great job, by the way, on that by Zaire Franklin, where he just smacks the ball out of the receiver's hand. And in that, or I think it was Tank Bigsby actually, that actually was able to hold on to it, and then Zaire came in and pumped that thing out. But I thought that was a great move, and then obviously DeForest Buckner got the ball, ran it in, got a touchdown. That was awesome. I was happy though with the defensive line and the linebackers. I thought they played a good game. I mean, you look at the I'll pull up the numbers real quick because you look at the total number of tackles. I mean, Zaire Franklin, 18 total tackles, 10 of them were solo. I'll take that. That's really, really good. I liked what I saw from there. I thought Shaquille Leonard played a good game when he was out there. Had 8 total tackles today. DeForest Buckner, I liked what I saw from him. 7 total tackles. Grover Stewart, EJ Speed, I thought they all did good. I thought Quiddy Pay did a good job creating some pressure. He was being held multiple times. There was one that was clearly obvious where he was being held like this. Should have been holding on Jacksonville, but I thought he did a pretty good job today. But yeah, I liked what I saw from the defensive line in general. For part of the game, they were doing a good job stopping the run, but as the game was going on, they were starting to get more tired, and that allowed guys like Travis Etienne to, do their thing. Sorry for the voice right there. But yeah, overall, I liked what I saw from the defensive line and the linebackers. I thought they did good in this game. So now we're going to move on to the not so good. What I did not like. The run game. Where was it? It was non-existent. Okay, I mean, Anthony Richardson led the team in rushing yards. We can't have that, okay? We need our running backs to pick it up. Because you look at the drop-off, right? Richardson, 10 carries, 40 yards, 1 touchdown. After him, it's Deion Jackson, 13 carries, 14 yards. Nearly averaging 1 yard a carry. You cannot do that. You got to be better, Deion. You have to. Jake Funk, 2 rushes, 10 yards. Didn't play terrible. Evan Hull had a nice run before it was taken back for the holding on Michael Pittman. But Evan Hull, when he gets back out there, he's going to have to play a little bit better. Did a pretty good job in the pass game, though. I thought 1 catch for 6 yards. It was pretty good. But, yeah, the run game was terrible. it was bad. And this is showing me that we really need Jonathan Taylor in the backfield with Richardson. Because once you get rid of Taylor, I mean, you got Deion, who is solid. Like, he's not great, but he's a nice number 3 running back. Zach Moss might have made a difference in this game. He might have made a difference, but I highly doubt that. But the run game's got to be better, and a big part of why the run game wasn't, doing what it needed to do was the offensive line. The offensive line, I thought, for part of the game, did a good job when it came to protecting Anthony Richardson, but there were times where they did not do a good job protecting Anthony Richardson, allowing him to be sacked 4 times. And honestly, probably could have been sacked an additional 2 times if Richardson didn't just throw the ball, which that's another thing. Look, that one where he was like basically down and he just kind of flicked it up in the air, and I think it might have been Deion that caught it. You can't do that. You can't just throw it up like that. Don't pull a Carson Wentz. But yeah, he could have been sacked 6 times in general. He could have. One of the sacks, he got pushed out of bounds, but still, offensive line I thought struggled, especially as we got to the later part of the game. They weren't helping the running backs at all. They weren't opening up many holes at all. That's got to change. Quentin Nelson, Ryan Kelly, you guys have been here for a while. Braden Smith, so have you. Do your job. Braden Smith got beat. Quentin Nelson got beat. Will Fries got beat. I mean, they all got beat. So, yeah, and I mean, maybe, honestly, the best performance on the offensive line actually was probably Bernard Ryman, if I'm going to be honest. But, yeah, offensive line did not play that good today. Jacksonville's defensive line definitely won the battle today. We're going to move on to defense. I did not like what I saw from the defensive line in the fourth quarter. They were getting tired. You could tell. I mean, they were showing Grover Stewart sitting on the bench, and he was, breathing pretty heavy. So they definitely got tired, but you got to play better. You cannot allow the other offense to get going in the fourth quarter. You just can't do that at all. And then the secondary. I am concerned with the secondary. Calvin Ridley had his way. He had 101 yards on 8 catches, and he was beating guys. You cannot do that. I get it. He's super fast. You're not going to face a lot of receivers that are as fast as Calvin Ridley this year, but still, you can't get beat like you did on Calvin Ridley. I get it. There were just some throws where there's nothing you could do about it, but I am concerned about the secondary. The cornerback group, especially, something I'm concerned about. That's something I did not like. So, yes, the Indianapolis Colts, they do lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars 31-21. There are some positives, that is for sure, but there were some negatives. I think we all expected this season to kind of be a bumpy road. This is one of those bumps. Hopefully, some of the issues that was going on with this team can be fixed. But yeah, there's some good, some bad, but overall, I am pretty disappointed with how the game ended, especially with it looking like we were going to win heading into the fourth quarter. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click the subscribe button, click the bell icon, smack that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, follow me on Twitter. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other two videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.